I'll skip Dirty Grandpa.
So did America.
Did you talk about this with Sharpling on the bench?
Yes, Sharpling and I got into it big time.
Yeah, all right. So listen to that episode.
Listen to that Sharpling. I've always listened to Sharpling,
yes,
but listen to that episode specifically if you like me. And my cousin Kenneth, who is best friends with Sharpling.
Yeah. All right. We'll move on to Search Party. It's so funny that Alien.
2 search parties.
I know, Search Party.
Hers isn't coming out till November, and it did better at the box office than mine. And it's a TV show.
But yours is a movie.
Yes.
Mine's
a movie.
You did with Thomas Middleditch and T.J. Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like a weird story because it was shot a few years ago, and it took a while to distribute it.
That's how Hollywood. See, this is a misconception. Hollywood's best movies take forever to come out. A lot of people don't know that. The way this is, if you want to pay attention to this is a lot of what Hollywood is like they'll shoot a movie and they'll love it so much that they're like, let's sit on this.
Adam, I ran a movie theater. I get movies. I'd sit on it too. I wouldn't play it.
Dad, really?
Did you run a movie theater?
Yes, I did.
Did any of these people know that?
Probably not.
So then how would they relate to that? That's like a joke only for you. That's literally, I just want to explain it, because that's literally like me being like, well, the bells are blue, aren't they? Like, only I know what that means.
Go take a walk around the block.
No, this is more, you're a better dad than mine.
Who sat in on the Joan Rivers episode?
He did. My dad did. That was like the best moment of my life. I had done a Joan Rivers show a couple times before she died. R.I.P. She was the greatest.
Yeah. She loved you.
Oh God, that was like the best thing. Getting validated, like she co-signed me. Like being validated by Joan Rivers was like the best. And so I did her show like a couple times. My dad came with me every time because he's like, a Long Island kind of like show tune dad. He loves her, and so he came. And then one day before she died, he was walking through the airport, JFK, and she's like, Dr. Pally, and he was like, oh my God, and he like ran over, and they had a long conversation. She's like, how's Adam? And he's like, he's good. And then he got on the phone to me, and he was like, we kibitzed. Me and Joan in the middle of Terminal A, kibitzing. And I was like, wow. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And it was like the greatest moment of his life.
That is amazing. That's the difference between your dad and my dad. Your dad's a doctor and gets recognized by Joan Rivers. My dad gets recognized by doctors. Because he goes to them so often.
Yeah. What's the ailment list? What's going on?
How's the prostate?
News to me. I'm in great health. I'm still playing baseball.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
Baseball, the least physically active sport.
They have an 80-year-old catcher on the team.
Yeah. You sure that's not softball?
I'm catching baseball.
Really? Someone's pitching overhand?
Someone's pitching over.
It's hardball. I did a father-son tournament in Cooperstown with him.
How'd you do?
Better than the 80-year-olds.
Really? Yeah. Oh, it was wood bats?
Wood bats.
Wood bats are hard to swing, man. Wood bats, yeah. You got to start your swing when like the pitcher is stepping back.
It's not really the material of the bat, it's more the weight of it.
Yeah, they're heavy. What are they, like 30?
33.
What are you swinging? 34, 30?
34, 30.
34, 30?
Yeah.
Play baseball.
That one's for us. Should I show the trailer for Search Party? I have it.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm really proud of it. It was, for me, it was like one of my first movies, and it was super fun. Middleditch and TJ are two of my best friends, and they're both fucking crazy, and so we got to spend a long time in the desert together, and it was just a total blast. And I think it's really funny. I mean, I think, obviously it took a while, but I think it's really funny.
Directed by Scott Armstrong, who wrote the Hangover movies. So this is like his first directorial shot.
Yeah, he wrote Old School and Road Trip.
Old School, yeah.
So yeah, no, he's great.
Heavy hitters. Let's take a look at the trailer. It's available on iTunes. Very nice.
White people are scared of the minorities. White people.
Middleditch and Miller. You can't get a guest spot on Silicon Valley?
Oh,
Is that in the works?
I never. You know, I do this thing where I don't ask my friends for jobs.
Yeah. Which is how you maintain them.
Well, yeah, maybe I should though, because that show is good.
It's good.
And I've only been on stinkers.
No, they love it. Mindy Project, happy endings. You got fans here? There you go. All right, we'll let you leave on that applause of validation.
Ooh, that felt sad.
Adam, man, thanks so much.
No, thank you. This is so awesome.
Adam,